Hey, welcome to the channel. Quinn here, ValhallaOutfitter.com. You can always catch more original content at ValhallaOutfitter.com, and you can shop in the store. It's now open, shop.valhalla.com. We really appreciate a chance to earn your business, and we really appreciate you supporting the channel. Recently, I got into predator hunting. It is a new avocation for me, and I quickly realized that most of the activity, or at least a lot of the activity, happens at night. If you want to be able to shoot at night, you have to be able to see. So I bought a Wraith, a Sightmark Wraith Max 4K, and I took it out for its maiden voyage. I don't know if you can see that red. It's maiden voyage a couple weeks back in West Texas. The device is trying to work very well. The problem I have is the Illuminator. It's a flashlight that shoots IR. It is the means by which the Wraith can see in the dark. This is the stock or standard Illuminator that comes with it. I did not find that I had much luck if I was trying to put the thing on flood. Really, the way that it was working for me was if it was on like spotlight, and then you really had it tended to wiggle a little bit. I mean, that was when it was in lockdown position. It seemed to be a little wiggly. Maybe that was me and a mistake in adjusting it, but I really couldn't get it to be very usable except on spotlight. And then you had to really make sure that the spotlight was lined up kind of perfectly with the scope. Maybe that's the way it's designed. I don't think it is the optimum, and I certainly don't think that it will be the optimum field of view to effectively put it on some of these predators. So we decided to upgrade the light. These guys are out of Texas. I think they may be down in Victoria. Sniper Hog, the Sniper Hog light. This is the Coyote Cannon. They do have quite a few different choices when it comes to model. I tried to kind of get into the lower end of the spectrum. The case is optional. The case costs $33 as an add-on. You do get these mounts. You're going to want to use these for a couple of reasons. One, the light is so much bigger, you need greater distance off of the optic to be able to have clearance that you need. And then secondly, there's I think probably a real good chance that the diameter of these mounts is different. Also, it does not ship with batteries. I bought 2 batteries and the charger. 2 batteries and the charger costs, I don't know, maybe $40. It'll run a few hours supposedly on 1 battery, so 2 I thought would do the trick, although they do sell a set of 4. Looks like you have a cigarette adapter, if they still call them that. And what else do you get here? Oh, a wall plug as well. Spaces for different, I don't know, lenses possibly. It does also have a handle as an option if you want the handle. I did not go for it because I'm not going to hold it. And then also you can get, instead of the twist on the tail, you can get a dimmer switch that has like a pigtail and then has like a slider type switch to change it. This is the Coyote Cannon. They have 850 nm, which is what, I don't know, nanometers maybe, and 950, which the only difference between those two, the 950 and the 850, is how bright that illuminator eye gets. You saw this one turning red. This turns red as well, like a Cyclops eye. The 950 does not get as bright if you think it's going to spook animals. Also, $23 upgrade to make it be turbo. I think turbo provides like 2x of the illumination power. Has a little set screw here, so you slide this to change how you want your zoom or flood. You get it where you want, and then you lock it down with this little set screw, and then on the back you click it on, dial it up, click it down, dial it down. Just to show you, here's the difference. Here is the difference between what you get when you buy, and I think probably most of these IR night vision setups give you something like this when you could have something like this. It makes this deal just look rinky-dink. So we're going on a trip next week. We're going to try to put it on some predators or pigs at night. We'll have the Coyote Cannon in full effect. I don't think that I will go through the hassle of actually hooking this to the device. Maybe I will, but I will at least turn it on and try to, the Wraith Sightmark, the Sightmark Wraith 4K Max does have video recording. So I'll turn the video recording on, I'll turn this on to give you some shots, and then I'll blast the Coyote Cannon downrange and see what kind of visibility we have with this thing. Super pumped to get this out there. It's really a shame that these IR folks aren't shipping, or at least even offering as an option, a more robust light solution when you spend all this money to be able to see at night, and basically, you know, you might be capitalizing on 30%, maybe call it, be generous and say even if it was 60% of the capabilities of the optic, why would you limit yourself to that level when all you have to do is get the Coyote Cannon? The Coyote Cannon itself is about $164, plus if you want the turbos, 22, so that gets you to like 187, plus the batteries are about 50, so that gets you to like 240, plus the case, I don't know if I said case, 270, and then like 17 bucks for the rings, gets you all in just under 300 bucks, and you are ready to go out and light up the field and have some fun with your predator hunting. You know, all other things being equal, once you have bought the gun and you have bought the optic and you have bought a predator call and you've got a chair and maybe a tripod and you spend the gas and spend your time to go out there in the field and do it, you're only as strong as your weakest piston. And in the case of my predator rig, by far the weakest piston was the stock Illuminator that came with the device. Not very happy with it. It would squeak you by. If something jumped out close enough and you were ready to roll, you might get something. I'm sure people hunt with success with these, but I like to try and maximize my odds of success given the opportunity of being out in the field. Most of us have jobs and we often have families and we have busy lives. We don't get out and hunt just whenever we want. So when we go, we want to make the most of it. And I think that the Coyote Cannon is going to help make the most of my predator hunting opportunities. Thanks to the guys down there. They didn't pay me to say this. I bought this just like anybody else would. I ordered it up, came in the mail and UPS, and now we're ready for action. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate you. Again, don't forget, if you need to buy something, at least check my store out and see if I've got it. I appreciate any way you can help support the channel. It means a lot to me. That's it for now. You take care, and we'll see you on the trail. Bye-bye.